Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back for another Total War video with the Terminator. For the last year, 6 months, whatever, people have been speculating, thinking, discussing about what could be next after Warhammer 3. There's been rumors about a medieval game being trademarked, registered. There's been a Total War 9 that got leaked on an NVIDIA GeForce list. But today, with a role that's been posted on Creative Assembly's website and 4 other roles that I found that refer to something that's historical, we have absolute confirmation in my mind that Creative Assembly are going to start work on a new major historical Total War title. So in this video, guys, we're going to talk about the exciting prospect of a new historical title. Why I think, obviously, this isn't the first time we've heard about it, but I think this confirms that it's actually happening, that Creative Assembly are going to be making a major historical title, not a saga, this isn't referring to the Three Kingdoms game being developed either. This is totally separate, and they're hiring roles for it. It's properly being planned, which means it's going to get into a building phase very soon. And with Warhammer 3 coming out and the franchise ending, you know, we can talk about a new engine being developed for it. We can talk about new features. We can talk about how they're going to be taking learnings from the Warhammer series, from previous historical titles, into this major new title, which arguably is going to be the start of a new historical series. Now, on Reddit, someone called Koenig88 posted a role that's just been posted on the Creative Assembly recruitment website, and it specifically refers to someone who has a unique opportunity to work on the next historical tentpole feature. Now that's huge because I've looked at Creative Assembly roles every now and then just to check out on, you know, what they're doing, who they're hiring for what project, etc. All these roles usually refer to specific projects. So, you know, you get people that they're looking for to fill a role in CA Sophia, or to fill a role that's working specifically on the Three Kingdoms project or the Warhammer games. But this does not refer to a saga game. It doesn't refer to Three Kingdoms. It doesn't refer to Warhammer. It says specifically the next historical tentpole feature. And the words here, tentpole feature, is doubly important because, you know, they could have just said a new Total War game. They could have just said a new historical game, a new historical saga, or whatever. But they're saying a tentpole feature, which to me specifically means the beginning of a major series that can lead a game that could lead to future historical content. Now that the Warhammer games are coming to an end, the CA is a business, right? They must be looking at the historical fan base and thinking, we have a customer base here that we haven't catered to in a long time, not since Attila and Thrones of Britannia. I mean, to me, a Troy isn't really a historical game. It's more a mythological, it's a fantasy type of game, right? We also have a Warhammer customer base here, a lot of which will play new historical Total War games. They're not just interested in Warhammer games, they're interested in good Total War games. So if a new Total War game comes out, even if it's historical and it's good, they might be convinced to buy it and play it, right? So inadvertently, the number of players who are interested in historical Total War games has grown over the years, even if they haven't made one specifically that is historical. So that's number 2. Number 3 is they're looking to grow their player base, right? So there are 3 types of audiences they're going after here. The older historical Total War audience that they haven't made a game for in a long time. The Warhammer audience, of which many of them will be playing historical games as well and might be interested in new historical games. And 3, they need to grow their overall player base. They need to go after new players that might be enticed to enter the Total War franchise. And that is what a tentpole feature is all about. It's about a Total War game that isn't just one historical feature, it's a one-off. No, it is a starting point for the beginnings of a historical series that caters to all, that hopefully does it well with new gameplay features, older gameplay features reintroduced as well, that takes the learnings from the Warhammer series, and that through a new engine hopefully resolves issues that we keep seeing in every Total War game. And this is the main point of this video, guys, right here. It's not just informing you that these roles are out there, that CA is going to be working on a new historical project. It's much bigger than that. Warhammers are coming to an end. It means CA are reevaluating how they perform as a business, how in the future they're going to generate more profit, how they can make the most of the new audiences that they have essentially built up through the historical games of old, through the Warhammer games, how they can reinvent Total War that is meaningful and that lasts a long time. Now, there are a couple other points I want to make here before ending the video. The first is that a lot of people on Reddit on this post, guys, are speculating on the fact that this senior hard surface artist is specifically going to be working on implementing vehicles, weapons, and other hard surface objects. I just want to tell you guys to take this with a pinch of salt, all right? Hard surface designers aren't just limited to things like, metallic weapons or tanks or big structures. This isn't going to be a futuristic Total War game. This isn't going to be a modern warfare Total War game either. I'm not saying that these games are impossible to make. This is CEA. They do invent. They might actually do a new engine that is catered towards World War, even though I think that might be closer to Company of Heroes rather than Total War. Anything is possible. Even Happy Compy did a video talking about what a World War I Total War might look like, and he does it really well. It is absolutely possible. All I'm saying is just take it with a pinch of salt and think about what kind of Total War might come out of this. Try and look into what a hard surface artist is about, because I'm telling you, it's not just about metallic weapons and cannons and surfaces. It caters to a wide range of possible gaming models. And the last point I want to make here, guys, in this video is that there's a role going for a senior software development engineer and test. And this is interesting as well, because aside from the fact that this is going to be a new major historical Total War, hopefully a beginning of a series here, CA is also looking into how Total War games are really made from the ground up. And the key words we need to look at in this role description is software as a service approach. To me, this means that CA aren't just looking into a new game engine for future Total War games, but they're also looking at how these games are serviced out to people like modders, how they might be reinventing modding tools in a way that is paid, but also more effective potentially, as this is a software as a service approach. So in summary, guys, what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of big news here. CA are definitely working on a new historical title. In my opinion, it's going to be the starting point to a series of new historical content, but they're also working from the ground up to reinvent the engine, reinvent how modders might be able to access the games and create fantastic new mods for them, and deliver a Total War game that we really haven't seen before. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and especially found it informative. All I wanted to do today really is let you know that CA are looking to fill roles for this potential new exciting historical Total War, and essentially tell you my thoughts about how this could be a starting point for a series of historical Total War games that redefines the genre. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you did, give it a like and drop any thoughts or questions in the comment section below. Subscribe for more Total War content, gameplay, and news, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.